Previously on Resurrection.
Where have you been?
I'm not quite sure.
What happened to you?
I died, but then I came back. Just like you, Grandma.
We just passed Caleb. Jacob, how do you know that? I can feel him.
Is it normal? As far as I can tell, yes.
I told her I'll do what's right for this child. But she ain't committed to us.
I think we're being monitored.
Sorry.
You go keep an eye on them and report back to us from time to time.
What did you do to me?
You don't know.
Nothing! Come and give me a hand and wipe down the patio furniture. It's filthy. My mom and dad, they're old now, aren't they?
They're older than you remembered them. They're older than I remember them.
Does that mean they're gonna die soon?
Not necessarily. Death is fickle. Comes when it comes. But even if they die, they might come back. We did. I'm gonna go to the factory today. You should come with me.
Grandma, the factory's closed.
Closed? What do you mean?
Nobody works there anymore.
When did that happen?
Dad said a long time ago. Mom's up. I'm gonna go get some breakfast.
Hi. Everything okay?
Yeah.
So what happened?
Looks like I'm gonna be around for a while.
Really? Why?
New assignment.
Which is what exactly?
All I know is I got a new boss, and I'm supposed to be in charge of the returns.
Here, let me help you bring these in.
Oh, no, I'm gonna find my own place. I just came by to let you know I'm gonna be a part of the scenery for a while.
Okay.
Give me a sec. Hello?
Good morning, Agent Bellamy.
Settling in all right?
Yeah. Great.
Still staying with Dr. Langston?
You keeping tabs on me?
I want to make sure you have a clear understanding of your new role.
Keep track of the returned in Arcadia.
If any more appear, report them to me.
You expect more?
Not necessarily.
What happens after I notify you about any new returns? Cart them away?
Not if someone can claim them.
Sheriff Langston has been advised of our arrangement. He's eager to assist in any way he can.
Are you gonna tell me who you are? What agency you're from?
I'm the person who was put in charge to deal with this. Tom?
Hey.
I'm gonna look for an apartment.
I thought
we decided.
I can't keep living in a house filled with your wife's things. Everywhere I look, I see Janine.
Look, I know this isn't ideal, but you're not safe being alone. If anything else happened to you, I couldn't.
Tom, you have a wife.
We haven't done anything wrong.
Have you spoken to her?
She's made it pretty clear she doesn't want to talk to me. The most important thing right now is keeping you and the baby safe. Everything else will work itself out.
Sheriff,
Agent Bellamy?
I was told you've been briefed.
I know, wait here. Follow me.
Who'd you talk to?
Some government woman.
And what exactly did she say?
She said, do what I say or we turn your town into a police state. I was inclined to believe her after what happened last week. You're in charge of all matters involving the returned. I'm required to provide resources and support. Here's your resources and support.
Okay, thanks. I'll make it work.
How does it feel? Be a snitch for the government.
It's either me or someone who doesn't give a damn about what's going on here.
Sheriff, we just got a call from old man Miller. He says that some horse blankets are stolen out of his barn. Now it looks like there's someone living in a hunting shack up in the woods out there.
That's where Caleb's hunting shack is.
You think he's back?
Maybe he wasn't done killing.
Look, it's not what you think. Me, Maggie...
Let's get something straight. I don't want you to say one word about my daughter. I don't want you to say her name. I don't even want you to think about her around me.
Sorry. Just thought about her.
Does Lucille still play?
Not as much as before. Before Jacob came back.
She has a little boy to take care of now. He told me the factory's closed.
Yeah.
What happened?
After Jacob died, I let it go.
You sold it?
No, I turned day-to-day operations over to Jake Turner.
Turner.
It was best. I was just not in the right state of mind to run things. I always thought that I'd come back to it, you know? Just never happened.
I see.
Well, I just got a call from Agent Bellamy, that man I was telling you about. He'd like you to get an exam. We should make sure that you're not sick anymore.
You want me to see a doctor?
Oh, not just any doctor. Maggie. Fred didn't tell you. When you were sick, Barbara got pregnant. Maggie is your granddaughter.
Clear.
Guy would have to have some sack to come back here after what he did.
You don't think he could come back twice, do you?
Well, Rachel came back a second time.
Rachel's body didn't just disappear from a jail cell. What now?
I'll have Carl come out and sit up in that deer blind. Anybody comes back will know about it.
Have a moment?
Of course.
I need to go by the house to get a few things. That okay?
Your house, too?
Are you leaving?
I resigned this morning.
Can I ask why?
This church wants a pastor who preaches a traditional Christian message. I don't know if I'm that guy anymore.
You've lost your faith?
I tell people all the time, give your grief and your sorrow over to God. Let him carry the burden. What if the real reason I'm preaching that is because that's what I need to hear?
That just means you practice what you preach.
Just something I gotta figure out on my own.
Yeah, maybe you should start your own church. Something smaller, without all the politics. You never liked preaching to big crowds anyway.
Yeah, I think I like that.
I'll come by in a couple hours. I'd appreciate it if you could arrange for her not to be there.
Hi, I'm Agent Bellamy, here to speak with Jacob.
It's Marty, isn't it?
You must be Henry's mother. Welcome home. If there's anything I can do...
Oh, thank you, but that's not necessary. I've got everything I need right here. Jacob's playing out back.
Thanks.
Strange. I feel like we've met before. But that would be impossible, wouldn't it?
Afraid so. What's up, buddy?
Hi.
I just met your grandmother. Must be good to have her back, huh?
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
I want to ask you something. Remember when Caleb was here before? And you sensed him? I think he might be back. Have you sensed him recently?
No. How did he come back?
I'm not sure he did yet.
Do you think anyone can come back?
I don't know. What do you mean?
Nothing.
What about other people? Other people who might have come back recently. Do you sense anybody else?
No. Only my grandma.
Okay. Thanks, buddy.
Tom?
Aren't you working early today?
Sure. Someone called in sick, so. You want something to drink?
Water, thanks. Look, I don't know how to tell you this.
You don't have to.
It's your dad. He might be back.
makes you say that?
Someone's staying at his hunting shack, and there's been some things missing from nearby farms. Has he been in touch?
No. But it's not him. Don't ask me how, it's gut feeling, I just know. He's not coming back.
So I'm sorry to bother you. Look, Eileen.
You want a coffee to go?
No. Thanks.
Jacob! Lunch!
How old was Grandma when she died?
She was 54.
How come she was cremated and not buried like me?
Who told you that?
Grandma.
That's a strange thing to talk about.
Grandma doesn't think so.
She was cremated because that's what she wanted.
What do you want when you die?
You're almost done here. You want some more soup?
No. This isn't Tom's fault. It's not like he cheated on you. Well, it would have been easier if he had. At least I'd have something to be mad about. You're being selfish. I'm letting her stay in my home with my husband. What do you want me to do? Be happy my husband is having a baby with another woman? I know. These are extraordinary circumstances. But that's when God tests us the most. I know this is hard. And everything seems unfair. But maybe this is why you haven't been able to conceive. Because God knew this child would need you. Don't give up on your marriage just yet.
Carl. Carl. Whoa, whoa, it's me.
You shouldn't sneak up on people like that. Sorry, I just haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately.
Go home. I'll take over.
Oh, hey, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't mention this to the sheriff.
He and I don't go out of our way to stir up conversation.
Caleb, it's Agent Bellamy. Come out with your hands in the air. Caleb.
Who are you? Please. I'm sick. Help me.
I've seen so many pictures of you. I always thought I had your eyes.
They're my father's eyes.
The x-rays are clear. No signs of any tumors.
It's really gone. All of it. I can't remember what it was like before I had cancer.
It seems to be the pattern that people come back healthy.
You certainly made something of yourself, didn't you? About time the Langstons had a doctor in the family. Even a girl.
Well, I promise I got the same training as all the boys.
In my time, things were very different. I could have been a nurse, but never a doctor. I could have married a doctor. You're not married.
No, I'm not. Maybe someday.
Accomplishments are all well and good, but they don't amount to much without a family of your own.
I need Dr. Langston. Give me a hand.
She's in the room too?
His name's Arthur Holmes. He was hauled up in Caleb's hunting shack.
Returned?
Died in 1935.
Come on, let me take you home. Yeah, Maggie is a terrific girl. She's been so good with Jacob since he came back.
I want to see the factory.
There's nothing there to see, Ma.
Take me there. Dear God.
I told you, Ma. It's been decades.
How could you let it go to ruin?
It was a long time ago. I was grieving. First you, then Jacob and Barbara.
Death happens. You get over it. You move on.
It wasn't that simple.
You gave up.
It didn't matter anymore. It was just bricks and mortar. My priorities changed.
This was our legacy. Your legacy. This was the Langston name.
It's not what I meant.
Have you any idea what we sacrificed for this? This business that you gave up on, this factory. This was part of your family too, and you let it die.
I did the best I could.
I know you did. I didn't mean to lose my temper. I just wanted something familiar that I could hold on to. Take me home.
Rachel, it's me. It's me. It's me. You're safe. Come here, I got you. It's just a dream. What are you dreaming about?
I was trapped in a fire. There was so much smoke, and I could hear people screaming. I knew they were on fire and that I was gonna burn too.
It's over now. Just a dream.
should go.
You okay?
Do I look okay to you?
Were you sick like this before?
Never been sick a day in my life.
If you're up for it, I'd like to ask you some questions. Do you remember how you died?
There was a fire, smoke, and nothing.
Since you came back, have you ever felt like you were right back in that fire? But you couldn't breathe, like when you died?
I don't know. Why did I come back? And the only thing here for me is misery. Why didn't I just stay dead?
I don't know why some people come back and others don't. I wish I did.
How good that does me. I'm back. Sick. Alone.
You're not alone now. I'm gonna stay with you.
I don't want you. I want my wife. My children. I want the world to be the way that I remembered it. Can you do that for me?
I wish I could.
Without family, there's no point in being here.
Hey,
Hey,
how's he doing?
he's angry, confused, and sick.
God, it doesn't make sense. You know, all the other return came back healed. Caleb's heart, my grandmother's cancer. Arthur's different. And if I can't stabilize him here, I'm gonna have to admit him to the hospital.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
The reason I'm back in Arcadia, it's not just to help the returned. I'm supposed to report on them to the government.
You have to turn people in.
I don't want to, but if he goes into a hospital, a sick returned, they're gonna find out.
Yeah, I'll do what I can to keep him here. But if I can't,
I
then...
understand.
You know, sooner or later, you're gonna have to do something for them you don't want to. You do realize that, right? I've missed you. Did you sleep okay? If you get cold, there's some extra blankets in there. Margaret, what are you doing here?
I came to visit Mr. Holmes. I hope that's all right.
You know him?
No, but I remember him. He worked at the factory many years ago when your great-grandfather was running things. I was just a child. Coming back can be so unsettling.
I Can't even imagine.
Something familiar can be very comforting, even if it's just an old woman's memory.
That's kind of you.
I only hope I ease the poor man's suffering.
Jacob? Jacob? What are you doing? Did you kill those birds?
No.
Did you? Don't you lie to me. You tell me the truth. Go inside, wash your hands.
Hey, you said you were gonna tell me before you did anything.
What are you talking about?
Did you send Arthur Holmes to the hospital?
No, he's in his room.
He's not there, he's gone.
What? Agent Bellamy.
You took him, didn't you?
Excuse me?
You had no right. He was sick, he needed treatment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Arthur Holmes, you took him away because he's a return. What do you know about this, about why he's sick?
Agent Bellamy, I don't owe you any explanations. Your job is to inform me. If this man is missing, it's your fault for not notifying me about him. You need to find this man. And you need to tell me when you do. That should be your only concern.
Hello there. What are you doing out here all alone? Your father ever tell you about the time he broke my favorite vase?
No.
It was worth a fortune. 3 generations old. That's about 60 years. He was trying to figure out how many pennies it could hold.
What did you do?
I punished him. He was mad at me. But secretly, I admired him. He was experimenting. And I thought that was a sign of intelligence. Your mother loves you, Jacob. They don't understand you like I do. And they don't understand me like you do. Do you know why? Why?
Because they're not like us.
That's right. Come.
You okay?
Fine.
He told me what happened. Some of it.
I yelled at him.
Well, you had your reasons.
If people think there's something wrong with him,
Nobody's taking him away. That's not gonna happen.
sometimes I just love him so much. It feels like a burden. I feel like I'm suffocating. It's overwhelming. And the samples I took from Arthur are gone. That's exactly what happened to Caleb's blood.
Nobody took him. Just disappeared. What's up, buddy?
Hi, Marty. What are you doing here?
Figured I'd just come by to say goodnight.
My mom called you, didn't she?
No?
Oh.
I came by here to ask you something. Straight up. It's what I tried to ask you before. You know, don't you? That I'm returned. It's okay.
Yeah.
Come here, man. Hey, Jacob, I'm gonna ask you to do something very important. I need you to keep all of this just between us, okay?
Why? Why do we have to keep so many secrets?
I'm just not ready for anyone to know yet.
We really are different, aren't we?